It's Indoor Gardener 83. This is the video on the Jan's Best Everbearing Mulberry. Started getting ripe fruit like 3 or 4 days ago. Again, but I just wanted to do an update on it. Tell you, this tree really produces extremely fast. And once it gets to a certain height, like this tree is about 6 feet tall, I'll just keep it at this height. And all you gotta do is once it's done fruiting, I mean, it's gonna start fruiting again because I can see it down here with some of these newer branches that's starting to pop out. But what you want to do is you want to strip all the leaves off the tree. Even if it's producing again, I'd rather have like a really big harvest like this. So just strip all the leaves off the tree, and then within like 2 weeks it'll start putting leaves and fruit out immediately. But within like 2 weeks you'll see the hairs all over it, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And then within like, it's been less than a month for real. I gotta go back and look at that last video. But it's been less than a month. And as you can see, it just produces. And the reason I like these is because most of the time dwarf everbearing trees get really small berries. They get really small berries, but these get bigger than normal. I mean, bigger than most dwarfs. Now, it's not huge like those Thai dwarfs and stuff like that, but it tastes really sweet. So this is actually kind of small for how big they usually can, well, sometimes how big they can get. Because like this one, it's probably like a ½ an inch long. This one right here might be a little bit bigger. But I had one yesterday that was probably about, it was almost an inch long. But just show you how clustered it is in here. And then I was looking at this branch. This branch really has a lot of fruit on it. And they start out small like this, and then they start getting bigger. See how that white one back there looks? It's gotten bigger. So they mature at different times back here. But yeah, everywhere you look on this tree, I can go around this whole tree at the bottom, and it's gonna be fruit like that. This tree, you can get 4 cuttings for like $22 from fruittreeaddict.com. And no, I'm not making any money off of it. I'm just trying to put people on. But it's a cheap cutting that you can get. And I'm growing this outside. I grow it inside. But this is a tree that you can get if you want to have fruit all year long. And if you want to grow inside, you just want to grow one tree, it would be a dwarf everbearing mulberry. Because you'll always have fruit. You strip the leaves off, and then within 30 days, you're getting more fruit. So this little cluster right here is pretty crazy too, though. You have a lot of berries. Even down here. Like I said, the tree from top to bottom is loaded. And the thing is, like when you're in the tropics, it's the same way. You can, it's actually better. I mean, it's better outside because the sun, but you also have more space. But inside, you don't have to worry about any kind of weather fluctuations. You ain't got to worry about the birds. So it's got its advantages. And then you can grow all year long. Like if you're in a cold climate, you can grow all year long. So, and it's a cheap tree. Like I said, I can get 4 of these trees for like $20-something. You get cuttings, and it's so easy to make the cuttings root for this variety. And like I said, the dwarf mulberries you get at Lowe's, they don't get as big as these. Like right now, these haven't swollen up yet. But like I said, when they get big like these over here, they start getting bigger. Then it's like, you can see it right there, like how those look way bigger. Look at that cluster. Then even over here, like I said, this tree is probably only, like I said, it's only 6 feet tall. And then, I don't know, maybe it's about 3 feet wide. But this is a 10 by 10 grow tent. And as you can see, I have a lot of room between that and the next tree. Now over here, I got a something new. This is a world's best dwarf everbearing. Now I know people say that it doesn't taste good all the time, but I think a lot of it has to do with the age of the tree, and then also the fact that you have to worry about rainfall. Like mulberries love water, but I will say that right when it's really ripening, I would probably not water it like crazy, and it will probably taste a lot better. So I'm gonna give it a try. I got a cutting of this too. So, but it's starting to look really good. We're starting to put out leaves. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is the update on the dwarf everbearing mulberry. It's Indoor Garden 83. Have a great night.